different story, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you grieving people that's still alive, that don't want something, that don't want nothing to do with you, or treat you a certain type of way, or not being, what you want them to be or what you need them to be in your life. And you grieving them. It's almost like they dead, but they alive. You know?
Yeah, I still ain't what you call it? I ain't there yet with that one.
Big dog shit, no half stepping. That's on me. Big dog shit, no half stepping. That's on me. Big dog shit, no half stepping. That's on me. Big dog shit, no half stepping.
Peace. We back again on Supreme Dialect, episode 12. Got my dog, the man, the myth, the legend. Y'all know him as C Dash. Back in the day, then he turned into Dash Carrera. Now he just simply Dash. You know what I'm saying? Grown man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself, bro.
Man, look, I'm Dash Carrera. If you've been under a rock for the past 40 years, I'm just a dude trying to do what everybody else trying to do, bro. Trying to make it, bro. Ain't nothing too special about me. Got a couple little talents and shit. That's about that. Ain't about nothing. Trying to make this shit work just like everybody else, bro.
Yeah, you started off with the music. You got into. I'm gonna tell everybody what I know about you. You know what I'm saying? What I see about you. You know what I'm saying? When I first moved down here, I heard about you. You know what I'm saying? You was in the music scene tough. You had the YN shit going. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You came out with everybody back then. Then you grew up. I watched you grow up, become a young man. You know what I'm saying? You turned into Dash Carrera. You got deeper into your art. You became more poetic. You know what I'm saying? And the spoken word and all that started really hitting hard with you, you know what I'm saying? And then I watch you grow all the way up, and now, like I was telling you the other day, everybody can't do live band and rap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's MC shit. That ain't that ain't just rapping. You know what I'm saying? So, like, talk about that transition on, you know what I'm saying, how you stepped up each time and it didn't stay stagnant in one.
I mean, it's just like anybody else, bro. When you first start, you got these dreams and aspirations of, man, we gonna do this, and man, I'm gonna get signed, X, Y, Z, and blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of why the music when I was young was catered more to, like we say, the YN shit, because I was chasing something else first. It was about being famous, getting rich, taking care of the family, blow up, do this blow up word shit. But the change started coming as I started changing. You start growing up. And I started realizing, like, I'm not trying to make songs. Music was my communication to the world. So it's like, if I'm trying to communicate my feelings, that's not really how I feel. Like, I was just doing that to try to make a hot song, try to get on, try to blow up. So as I grew, the music grew. Mm-hmm. So I started kind of shedding some of the stuff that kept me attached to that. The C Dash, I already know what I was known for with the C Dash or whatever. Man, that nigga cold, that nigga could rap. I'm like, but it's bigger than that. I start feeling like I'm doing myself a disservice by just sticking to that. Like I start growing up being a man, and I wanted the music to grow just because that was my communication with everybody.
Yeah, you want to be like timeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your music want to relate to each time period that you're in. That way, can't nobody just hold you, you know what I'm saying, hostage in one time frame, because ain't no, if you gonna get some money out of that, ain't no money in that staying in, you know what I'm saying, staying stuck somewhere. Ain't no longevity in that. You know what I'm saying? You can't come back and do nothing. Yeah, it's gonna run out.
It's gonna play out.
So the music is a big thing, but you pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, what I do. I like to really dig deep into who people are. You know what I'm saying? People that go through stuff, you know what I'm saying? You done went through a lot, just like a lot of people that went through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And people watch you go through what you went through, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The trauma that you dealt with, losing your brother, you know what I'm saying? How did that affect, like, you as a man? Like, the way I know, like, you told me one day that you write pretty much every day. So did that really affect your subject matter, and was it more personal then, it's like everything gonna be emotional and family, you know what I'm saying? Or is it gonna be, or did it make you angry? You know what I'm saying? Did it really mess up your flow, or did it help your?
It helped and hurt me, bro. You know, I just say something is like a gift and a curse. When you go through something like that, it's like, that's gonna happen, but you never know when it's gonna happen or who it's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen. So that kind of took the sting away from it. That was the gift of it. It's like, my family never really lost nobody immediate in the family. Mm-hmm. So that kind of took the sting, like, all right, boom, this is what it feel like. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, deal with it. This is what it feel like. You've been anticipating it all this time. Now you're here, and you never really could prepare yourself for it no matter how much. So as far as affecting me, it hurt, bro. Like, it hurt. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt. But like I said, in the back of my mind, you always know that two things for sure. You're gonna be born one day and you're gonna die one day. So it's best to try to figure out the way to deal with it, because this ain't the first one and it ain't gonna be the last one. You know what I'm saying? So as far as him affecting me, he was my manager when I first started rapping. So if I would let it, it would have made me just want nothing to do with music. Like, he not here no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nobody that I'm really doing it for. Because I knew what he was he was a big part of what I was doing it for. But I had to take it as motivation, bro, because, you still got to live the rest of your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, people say you got your angel, you gain your angel now. So that's just what it feel like. And even comparing that to your story, I watch your podcast episodes and, with you losing your mom and you losing your sister, we went kind of had a little conversation right quick about your sister and stuff. So basically you can relate to that because that's your sister. That was my brother. That was my oldest brother. You know what I'm saying? So when he left, it just changed everything. But it changed for the worse, but it changed for the better too, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was a gift and a curse. It helped me and hurt me bad and good in both ways. So that's pretty much, that's my best way that I can explain it. I'm still trying to find a way to deal with it. So I really don't even know what to say because it's a different struggle every day. You know what I'm saying? You think you're good, then boom, it hits you.
Yeah.
And then you just come out of it all of a sudden, you snap back, and then you think you're good, and then boom, it hits you again. So I'm trying to get through it daily.
So what's your like initially when it first happened, like initially when what happened when my mom first happened, it didn't like register. You know what I'm saying? You look at it like, man, this ain't really going on.
Real.
Like you check out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen my mama laying there on that bed, and I'm looking at her like she's still breathing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in your mind, you just like, dog, this ain't real life. I'm dreaming. I'm gonna wake up. It'd be months later. You wake up and you grab the phone, or you like, how long was that process for you to where it actually registered that he was like gone versus?
For me, it got real quick because the crazy part when he passed and they had his funeral and shit, I had COVID. So I couldn't even be there for the family, So like all that shit could have traumatized me way worse than it did if I let it.
Right.
I knew I'm glad that I was able to look at myself and know, like, bro, you can't go down that road. Like, you got every reason in the world to fall that side. Like, don't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. So, but that's crazy how you say that. That just lets you know how powerful your mind is. Your mind can make you think whatever. So you got to learn how to use your mind to help you push through stuff, because your mind will keep you stuck and bring you down them dark places.
Exactly.
And keep you there.
Yeah. So
you got to know how your mind works to do whatever you got to do to get you out of there. So, it wasn't real, bro. It still don't feel real to me. It's like, like you said, you pick up the phone, be like, man, let me call cop. And then they be like, damn, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, this shit crazy. So, man, it's a process, bro. When people try to rush their process, and that's when they start slipping deeper and deeper and deeper. You want to wake up feeling better. Man, I hope I wake up tomorrow feeling better. You wake up tomorrow feeling worse. Now you just like, bro, I got to do something to numb it. And that's when all the other shit starts.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing about it. Like, people think that, like, people will tell you it's gonna be alright, and it's like, nah, it ain't. Yeah. And anybody that ever lost somebody close to them, like, you know what I'm saying, like we have, like a lot of people have, it ain't gonna never be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learn to cope with it, you learn to deal with it, but that pain don't go away. And anybody that tell you that it do, it's like, they ain't felt it yet, or the person they lost wasn't who the person that we lost was to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
they didn't hit the same.
It's like sometimes people tell me, man, it'll be alright. Like, it make you almost get aggressive with them because it's like,
nigga, what the fuck you mean?
yeah, what you mean it's gonna be all right? You can't do that. So it's like going through that. Like, did you like during my process? I push a lot of people away, and like, but the difference with you is it happened to you where you from. You know what I'm saying? Your family around you. So the strong family that I know you got probably didn't allow you to push them away. But me, I'm far away from home. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's like I distanced myself from my family so much that it was like they wasn't even family no more. I had to find new family. Sometimes you find new family that ain't, because you're looking for something so bad, you find something that ain't what it is, and you put yourself in a bad situation.
Right.
Like, how was that process for you with your family? Like, did they allow you to go, or did they help you transition through that process by, you know what I'm saying, putting their hands around you and making you?
At that point, bro, that's when you finally realize that people human and your family not as strong as you thought they was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think nobody know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to cope with it their own way. Everybody, so it make a division, but it's a respected division. It's like, bro, y'all all know what we going through. I'm gonna give you your space. Everybody grieve different. Everybody mourn different. All this stuff like that. So when I say that your family not as strong as you thought it was, that's not really what I mean. I'm saying none of us knew how to deal with it. All of us kind of just like, what the fuck we supposed to do now?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what to do. We didn't expect it. Then it was untimely.
Yeah, it was sudden. It was like all of a sudden.
It's like, man, I'm at work, bro. We pouring concrete. My sister calling me, hey, Corey, what's up? Where you at? I'm like, I'm at work. She's like, well, you need to come down here. I'm like, what? She's like, what happened to who? Like, what? She's like, man, Andre done out. That's all exact words verbatim. She's like, Andre done died on us. Come on. I'm like, man, I done dropped everything. I'm just walking to the truck. My co-workers, my partners asking me, man, what's up? What's up? I was so numb. I'm just like, man, my brother just died. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, no, bro. Like, I'm driving. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get down here. And as I'm driving fast as a motherfucker. I remember this shit like yesterday. I'm getting chills thinking about this shit. Something came over me and calmed me down. It was like, bro, he gone. Nothing you can do. Calm yourself down. Get to your family. He gone. Now, it's different if they saying, oh, we rushing him to the hospital. Just blah, 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 blah. Something just came over me like,
take your time.
He gone. Take your time. He gone. So when I got there and looked at all my family face and stuff, everybody just looking lost. Like, everybody in the same state of mind. Like, bro, this shit real? Like, what the fuck? Like, we hugging each other and crying and all this stuff. You know, the normal emotional response you're supposed to do. But we all just like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still, bro. This shit crazy.
That's how it was with my sister. Woke up to a phone call that, you know what I'm saying, whole man don't never. Not that late. Yeah. The only time he didn't call that late before, he just needed to talk. So I'm like, well, my dog need to talk. Yeah. I heard in his voice when I picked up the phone, and the immediate reaction is, man, I got to get to Atlanta. What I'm going to do? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, me racing, like you coming 45 minutes, 30 minutes away, me trying to race down that highway from here to Atlanta, driving 7 hours, no sleep. Man, like, she wouldn't want that. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have wanted you to get no accident on the way there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that initial, but that some people that initial with that out the blue shit, they end up getting hurt in the process of trying to get to where they trying to get for them. Like when, like you said, like what I'm rushing for. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What happened. So you know what I'm saying? You just gotta take your time and let that shit process, even though it might not even process at that moment, bro. Right. Like it didn't process with me. My sister until I got back home. That shit hit me like bricks. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing a casket. I ain't seen no casket with my mama. She got cremated. Okay. Cause she knew I wasn't gonna be able to see her in no casket, bro. I was gonna crack up. Just like the idea of seeing somebody in the casket and watching that casket close. I know why my mama always say she wanted to be cremated. Yeah. Cause she's like, you ain't gonna be able to handle that. As strong as you is, you ain't gonna be able to see nobody close no box on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what happened with my brother too. It's kind of like a blessing in disguise. Cause like I said, I had COVID. Everybody still trying to was like, man, look, it's not that bad, man. Still come or whatever. I'm like, bro, I'm not coming to put y'all in the line because I had that shit bad. Yeah. So I think that was God kind of saving me from what He knew I couldn't handle. As bad as my family needed me there, it was like God was like, no, like you don't need to see that, like not you, like because I'm gonna need you to be the strong one in the long run. So you might not be able to. By you not seeing that,
you still got this certain type of strength about you that they don't have because they saw that casket closed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need you to be kind of like the matriarch after this.
Mm-hmm.
So
you gotta have some energy left to
right?
Yeah.
Right. Kind of saved me on some shit.
So after that happened with your brother, like, did you find yourself like drifting off in the, like I be talking about, you find instead of something productive to do, you find something destructive to do. Did you find yourself creeping towards, you know what I'm saying, destructive habits more so than productive habits? Or
drinking, bro, the drink.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm glad I caught it, because I was like, bro, if I don't stop right now, I'll stop cold turkey. Because I never really was like no alcoholic. I was always doing something productive. I'll get off from work, fix me a drink, go right, make some beats or whatever like that. So I was always doing something productive. But with that, it started turning into destructive.
Right.
I'm like, I need to stop this shit now. I know where it's gonna go. It's like I'm gonna drink myself to death. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to numb something that ain't gonna never be numb. So you just, it's like this heightened sense of reality that's false.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna numb yourself every day. You're gonna get drunk every day to wake up and gotta do it all over again because you're gonna feel the same way tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's when, like I heard you say that on one of your other episodes, that's when the repetitive habits start being destructive because you're doing it so much. You're not looking at what you're physically doing, and you're just looking for something to help.
Right.
But it's killing you. You know what I'm saying? And I recognized that before it got to it. So thank God for that. I was able to do, like you say it again. Like, I watch all your episodes, but let's go on and put this out here. I watch everyone.
Appreciate that.
You gotta find something to channel your addiction to.
Yeah.
You can't get addicted to the destructive habits. You gotta find something. So I had my family, I had my daughter, I had a lot to channel that energy to. And thank God for that. Like,
yeah, see, that's the crazy shit with mine is like alcoholism and, man, addiction to any and everything running my family. So I found myself, I already knew it was there. I already knew that demon was there. So it's like I kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? I used to be on my mama's ass when she couldn't drink no wine without that mouth.
Right, like,
that mouth turning, and I'm like, you know, that's why she's like, you think you my daddy? Yeah, I think I'm your daddy. Yeah, you gotta stop that. And then I felt myself, you know what I'm saying, coming stumbling in the house. What's wrong with daddy? I'm like, man, I'm hearing that shit in the back of my mind. I'm like, man, I ain't about to do this to my, you know what I'm saying, my babies and shit. And then one time I just couldn't make it home. You know what I'm saying, and I know if my dog was there, he wouldn't have let me drive, but my dog ain't come. My dog stayed, you know what I'm saying? He was with his family, so you know what I'm saying. I ain't had my dog there, but that was the last time, bro. I'm like, man, I can't leave this earth on some dumb shit,
right?
On some shit that's in my control. You know what I'm saying? It ain't out of my control yet, but going to that bottle, it feel good for the moment, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you wake up in reality and be like, man, that person's still gone. And a lot of us, it ain't always liquor, you know what I'm saying? It could be food. We got motherfuckers that eat themselves to fucking death.
Addicted to the wrong person.
Addicted to the wrong person, you know what I'm saying? And you trying to find love from people that don't really love you, and you out there in the streets with, just like these young motherfuckers, they ain't got no love in the house. They ain't got mom and daddy, you know what I'm saying? Or daddy in the house. They go out in the streets looking for whatever false sense of love that they think they can find that ain't there. And then they find themselves all by themselves when either they in that grave or they locked up.
Either that or you hurting so bad, it's kind of selfish for you to kind of look for the love that you know you need because you know nobody capable of giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? So in some cases, it's a thin line because it's kind of selfish to try to pull something that heavy from somebody that they're not capable of doing.
Right.
You know, so it's almost like you gotta find your way to deal with all this shit. As selfish as it sounds, it's nobody's job but yours to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now you got people that's gonna help you along the way. The God drop you different jewels and gems along the way, but that was one of the hardest lessons I learned. Like that is on you to dictate your however you gonna feel, however you gonna move. You can't get it from nobody else.
So when you had your daughter, was that really like you stopped drinking before you had your daughter, or it was like a little bit after? Like
it was after.
It was after?
I had already had my daughter. And the crazy part is, one night I was this was after the fast parade. It was that turnaround. Fucked up. Knowing I shouldn't have drove home. Right before my daughter was born. This is maybe 2 months before my daughter was born. Fell asleep behind the wheel, almost killed my fucking self. As soon as I got out the car, I dropped on the ground and was like, Zoe, like, oh my God, like, dog.
Yeah.
I screamed on it. She wasn't even born yet. I'm like, bro, I could have took myself away from my daughter.
Right.
Before she even got a chance to meet me. How devastating that would have been. Over some dumb choice I made to drive home knowing I should have chilled, knowing that wasn't for me. But I just think having that daughter, bro, having Zoe, bro, that shit changed everything, bro. And it's something like the best, like Neil got a song say, the best thing I never knew I needed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dope. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, the moment I held it, bro, I'm just like, yeah, it gave me a purpose.
Yeah,
like, you know,
for sure.
It make you living your existence bigger than just you. So I needed that. I needed somebody to make bigger than me, because if it was just me, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know?
Like when I walk in the house now, bro, them little boys run up to me or my daughter there, like, that shit make everything else don't even matter no more, bro. Yep. Like, we're gonna start fresh tomorrow, but everything I need right here in this house. You know what I'm saying? But that's, yeah, them kids, if them kids can't do it for, I don't understand a lot of them, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a.
If them kids can't make you change, bro. Something ain't right in your head. You know what I'm saying?
How could you not want this?
Yeah.
Like, but you'll be surprised how many niggas don't care. Think they don't want it.
And like when you made that change. You know what I'm saying? You changed. Just that one habit there alone make the people that ain't supposed to be around you get the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that one habit alone, you really find out who fuck with you, who don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
when you change, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I changed eating a certain way, I found out who fuck with me and who really don't. You know what I'm saying? Drink,
that's how it goes. But the crazy part about that is we pray and we don't realize God answering our prayers, because we start losing a lot of people that you didn't think that would be, or they wouldn't be over there. Like, no, man, that's my fucking dog.
Yeah.
Like, that's my nigga from day one, blah, blah, blah. And God, you look around and be like, man, what the fuck? Like,
where everybody at?
Man, say your prayers. You asked me to protect you and keep you from everything that's not for you.
Yeah.
It wasn't for you. But we selfishly try to hold on to stuff or whatever, and that be our own destruction. God trying to get rid of stuff that we trying to hold on to, just because of history or chemistry, whatever the excuse is. But man, people will leave you alone quick, bro, and they don't even realize it. That's when you know it's God.
Like I said,
look up one day and y'all be like, bro, what the fuck happened to us? Like, why we on kick?
True that.
Naturally happens.
Just naturally happens. Like you be wanting people to be how you want them to be. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, the video I made today. You want people to be how you want them to be, but instead of just accepting them for who they is and just moving accordingly, you want them to be what you want them to be. Like, they ain't.
And then got the nerve to get disappointed when
they who they are. Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, we so sometimes we disappoint ourselves. You know what I'm saying, when we want that love so much. You know what I'm saying, and motherfuckers, niggas they don't like using that word when it come down to their homeboys, but you want your circle to be so solid that you want to try to group, you know what I'm saying, mold.
You can manipulate yourself into thinking.
And then when you get let down, it's like, now you done got depressed because you like, man, I thought that was my dog, and did it, but
that nigga was being exactly who he is.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you go into a relationship with, it can be with a woman, or you know what I'm saying, or with your people. If you go into that thinking like, all right, I see who you is, it's only so far I'm gonna go with you.
Right.
You ain't setting yourself up. But when you set yourself up to think everybody ain't your dog. Ain't no way in hell you can have 15 friends.
Right.
10 friends. You might got 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? But as far as having
just associates.
Bro.
We scratching each other back. One thing, I'm a firm believer in iron sharpen iron. I don't mind helping somebody that's gonna help yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, but that could get misconstrued as far as people feel, like you said that too the other day. They feel like they're your partner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, that's my fucking dog and all that. She'd be like, no. Like, I'm just that type of nigga you can come to for shit or whatever like that. But kindred spirits go always meet each other. But at the end of the day, people fool themselves and think, man, that's my fucking nigga, that's my nigga. And again, that's you making them something else
that they're not
than what they are.
You
know, so then we got the nerve to get disappointed at them.
Then it's like when after you go through something traumatic, your patience gets short.
Yeah.
So then you be expecting you out of people, and then you don't get you out of people, and now you done got aggressive because now you mad, and then like people don't look at themselves in the mirror and be like, man, am I fucked up?
Right.
Now I want to fuck this motherfucker up because he ain't who I thought he was. But it's like, dog, like you gotta look yourself in the mirror sometimes. Like, man, maybe you ain't who you think you is. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you need to check yourself.
Right.
Maybe it's a reason that they ain't, you know what I'm saying, locked in with you because you the one that's
something about you
that's off. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to personally reflect, and it all just go back to everybody done been through something. It might not have been no loss. It might have been something you went through as a child that you don't want to talk about, but it's all gonna come back up. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, and if you don't try to tell people, but if you don't face that shit, and I'm just not facing shit I went through as 7 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit that I never talk about that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? But being able to understand it and find clarity in it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't tearing me up internally because people don't think that holding on to certain stuff kill you on, you know what I'm saying? Eat you on the inside and make you sick, but it do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like losing people that you need to help you get through them times and get through them stages of your life. If it hurt because it's like I'll be wanting to pick up the phone and call my mama when I might be dealing with something at the house,
right?
Just to get some, cause she gonna tell me the truth. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You right. You're wrong. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
It might not be.
Yeah. And
at the time, man, I don't want to hear that, man. I was calling because I wanted you to tell me I'm right.
Or not being able to go. Just lay down on them. Like, I need to clear my head. Let me go. I ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that be eating me up. But once again, them babies, everything good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
Let me tell you what's even more crazy, bro. Having to grieve somebody that's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole different story, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you grieving people that's still alive that don't want nothing to do with you or treat you a certain type of way or not being, you know, what you want them to be or what you need them to be in your life, and you grieving them. It's almost like they dead, but they're alive. You know.
Yeah, I still ain't what you call it? I ain't there yet with that one. Yeah. I got too much aggression behind that shit. I ain't gonna even act like I ain't gonna even act like I'm good when it comes to that. Shit, no, boy. I won't put hands on that nigga, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is, but you come to terms with it, and then you get mad all over again. A song, just like a song, make me like get emotional about my mama.
Yeah.
I hear a song, and niggas say something about daddies and all that shit. Well, my nerve get bad, bruh. Now I won't fight. You know what I'm saying? All because you think you over shit. Because everybody, like all my people be like, man, you just got it. I be good for a minute, and then it's like, nah, I ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so while we here, let me ask you this. And I really mean this question from the bottom of my heart, bro. I know how you feel about your pops. I saw a few episodes or whatever. You already kind of elaborated on it.
Yeah.
Do you think now the person that you grew into, this current person that we talking to right now, do you think him not being what you needed him to be, do you think it helped you or hurt you? Because if you didn't feel the way you feel about him, you wouldn't have got pushed into being this adamant about, I'm gonna be this for my kids, I'm gonna be this for my family, so do you feel like it helped you more than it hurt you, or is equal, or is like 50-50, or hurt you more?
It's a double-edged sword with that one.
Yeah.
Cause I know it made me a better man. It showed me what I like you say, what I didn't want to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What I wasn't about to let my kids have to deal with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It made me strive to be better as a father and find a different role model. Or, you know what I'm saying? Figure out how to do things and really show my kids love and affection so that they ain't looking for that shit elsewhere. But then at the same time, it's like, I get pissed off when I see niggas with their daddies. Right. You know what I'm saying? I get pissed off when somebody else daddy tell me good job. Cause it ain't supposed to be you.
Right, I wanted my daddy.
You know what I'm saying? I want my daddy to tell me that. Right. So it's like, it made me a better man. I mean, I admit to that. It made me a better man because it made me say I'm a break that.
Yeah. Cause
him and his daddy wasn't.
Okay.
Was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that shit trickled down to us. He ain't fixed it, but I might not, like, it ain't gonna get fixed between me and him, but it ain't gonna continue on past this point. Like, so it's like, that shit just, though, that shit still be having me, like, I cry about my mama, like, that shit with him just, it eat me up, because, you know what I'm saying, nigga went home, my kids, my kids know who my mom is. They wasn't even a thought.
Yeah.
When my mama died, you know what I'm saying? Like, they see a picture of her, they know who that is. That's Mama Rashetta, you know what I'm saying? But him, why I need to make an effort to show them who you is, and you ain't making no effort to show them who you is. You know what I'm saying? So
I just said that basically like grieving somebody that's still alive.
Like dog, when you can be
don't even exist.
When you can be 10 feet away from me, 15 feet away from me in another room, and you my daddy, and you can't walk through that room and come talk to you. Like, I never let my kid be upset with me. I don't give a fuck if they wrong.
I'm the bigger person.
I'm your dad. I'm
off the rip. Like,
yeah, like
ain't even the bigger person. We ain't doing this.
Yeah,
like,
for me to go back home and for the circumstances, and he not even. If I would have, dude, I might have been like, fuck you. But the point of the matter is, I might have been like, fuck you. But at the same time, you put forth that effort, so now it's on me. Because I ain't never saying that it can't be fixed. Like, anything can be fixed with words that's genuine. But it's apparent that
you ain't gonna be the one to take the first step to do nothing. Like,
no, because I didn't been there. I didn't did it.
Right.
And it wasn't reciprocated. So nah, like I can't. And it's like it's messed up as this may sound. Like, I be wondering that was my battle with God. Like when my mama died, and then you know what I'm saying. As the years went on, you go through this shit and be like, how this nigga still alive? Like you took a good person. You took a good.
Honestly, you know you hate to say that. But
yeah, you took a good person who everybody loved. My mama moved down here. Everybody that know my mama from around here love my mama. Everywhere she ever been at, they love my mama. But you took that for this and left this nigga here.
I felt like that, but my brother.
Like for what?
I felt the same way about my brother. I was like, dog, I could think of 50 motherfuckers off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I could have took other than him. Like, you know, and. You know, they say that saying, the good die young and all that. Like, man,
nah,
I don't believe in that. Like, I don't even know what I believe in that aspect. I just know I don't feel that part.
That part, yeah.
Because
don't try to say nothing to make me feel good.
And shit, all these Hawaiians and shit get killed. These niggas out here terrorizing shit. And the first thing motherfucker won't say when something happened to him is, oh, the good die young and he ain't deserved that. And I'm like, bro, y'all delusional. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really delusional about this life shit. You don't go like that.
They make up them, They make up them quotes to make shit seem cool.
Yeah.
Make shit try to smooth shit over. But man, it's more than a quote, bro.
But it's still somebody's family. Like, it's two sides to everything.
Yeah.
So I still be like, you know, that's still somebody's baby.
Yeah.
That's still somebody's brother.
But what happened in their life that they out there, you know what I'm saying? Wilding like that. And it's like
the dad is, you know, always ball down. You hate to sound cliche. Everyone you can sit down and talk to, man. What's up, man? What's up with you in your relationship with you and your pop? Oh man, fuck that, man. You know,
yeah.
Ain't that, blah blah blah. And it's kind of gets so repetitive. You're tired of hearing it, but that means it's a problem. If it's that repetitive, this shit is really a problem.
Yeah.
Like you just was talking about the other day. You don't see how niggas live like that. You know what I'm saying? And that cut off a lot of business moves for me and personal, because if you can't be there for your kids.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you gonna? Who am I to you? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even there for your kids. What kind of loyalty? I feel like a bitch ass nigga taking that type of loyalty from you when you don't give it to
your kids.
What you need to give it to. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be shit to you.
And the wild part is like you be. Like, I be nervous for my kids to be outside playing with other kids, because it's like your kids might be what they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And they get around these niggas who ain't got no daddies, and they think this shit the cool shit because this was on TV. So it's like, I want to be a knucklehead. Like, no, you don't want to be a knucklehead. But then it's like, nah, you didn't build this. Like my son 10, I done built him up 10, 11, 12 years to be something. But these little young niggas will break that shit in a year.
Yep.
In 6 months.
Because
it seemed cool. Yeah, and it's like, man, then you start beating yourself up like, man, what I'm doing wrong. But it's like, through the internet, TV.
Oh yeah, that's who raising the kids.
Like it's hard, bro. But it's like you don't want to be like, you can't watch this, you can't do that, you can't do that. But then it's like you don't want to, because then you be like, man, I'm gonna make my kids socially awkward.
You can do that, or you can make them rebel against you. Like,
yeah,
I don't be too tough on them, but I need them to know I'm watching you. Like, I need them to know there's somebody on your ass. So that might make you think about stuff a little.
But then you look at it like, I mean, I did what I did when I was young, and
you kind of give them that little.
It wasn't for the lack of, you know what I'm saying? Because my mama put enough love in me, and everybody who wasn't him put enough. But it's just like, nigga, just be. it's acting out, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm saying that shit out loud, like you want, I want you to see me fucking up, so you give me some attention type shit.
Yeah, tell me something. I want you to tell me something.
But you know what I'm saying? That don't even work.
When that don't work, it's like,
yeah,
God damn, what you gonna do? Destroy yourself trying to, get something that ain't gonna happen. And I feel bad for him, bro, because I see him all the time, and now that I got to this point in my life with the family, and I'm just living a different way. I can help from a distance. I'm not letting y'all drag me into that with y'all to help y'all. Now, if y'all want to come up here, look, I'll throw the rope out. Look, come over here by me. I can help you, whatever. I can run all the game to you if you come over here. I'm not coming over there. Like,
right.
Yeah, that's moving backwards, bro. And being from where I'm from, it's a small town. It's just like any other small town. La Plata is just like anywhere else on the globe, bro. It's just a small town. And it's that crab in the bucket mentality. Yeah. And even when you get out the bucket, people still they feel like you the champion out there, and they don't like the champion. They like, man, that nigga, blah blah blah, man, that nigga, man, fuck that nigga, man, that bitch ass nigga. I get that shit so much, I done got that shit so much, bro. Man, I don't fuck with that nigga, dash. But then you ask him, well, why not? Niggas be like on some shit like, man, I don't know, I just don't fuck with him. Yeah. So the nigga ain't never done you nothing. Like the nigga never done you nothing. You just don't. Man, I just don't fuck with that nigga, bro. That shit crazy, bro. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
That's a whole different beast.
Well, they got 1,000 conversations we can have. We done had them already. Shit, we didn't talk too much on the phone and shit. We done wasted some content.
Yeah.
But shit, like jumping back real quick with the music, like, do you think you will ever get back like fully into it, or you just at this point it's just this what I do to clear my mind?
At this point it's on my own terms now. If the one thing I do like that's going on is how the artists come in with the direct to consumer stuff rather than putting all this stuff on the streaming platforms and stuff. Now we kind of getting back into what I'm comfortable with. If I got me a core little following or whatever, like I said, when I dropped my last album I dropped that way in 2016. I said I didn't care if 100 people bought it. As long as they gonna listen to it and get something from it, and I don't want supporters. It's easy to support somebody. Right. It's easy to get, my little brother rap, I'm gonna support him, I'm gonna buy his shit. No, I want people that believe in what I'm doing. You can support it. I could give you $10 out of my pocket right now to support it. Give me your CD, I'll throw that bitch out.
Yeah, put that bitch in.
Support is different. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna support your little shit you got going on, but getting fully into it, man, I got a studio I built in my garage, bro, and I walk past that bitch every day. It's just priorities, I never looked at myself as like a rapper. I just looked at myself as being a person that loved music. So I'ma always do it. Now, am I gonna do it enough to give it to other people to hear? That's the dilemma. Do I even want that energy? Do I want to put myself back into that realm of how somebody feel about me gonna validate what I'm doing? Because it's hard to ignore that. You put something on me like, man, that shit was alright. Yeah. Nigga, alright. Like, boy, I'm putting my whole soul into this shit and you talking about it alright. Like, so now you putting yourself back out there for that shit, and I'm to the point where I'm over that shit. Like, I'm completely over it, bro. So if I ever do get back into it, which I will, I know I will, it's just gonna be on my terms. It's completely on my terms. Nothing else. And I won't run my career from my house. That's what the internet for. I'm running from home. I don't want to do no shows. I'll do live streaming shows. I'll set up a live band in my fucking living room. Yeah. Cameras, lights, all that shit. Look, come buy a ticket for $10 to watch this bitch.
Yeah, online.
I'm gonna run my whole career from home. Yeah. Online. Let's go. And I'm gonna give you the best music you probably heard in a long time. But just to answer your question, it's gonna be on my terms. I kind of took that wheel, put it into my own hands.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yes, sir.
So I'm hoping to hear something soon.
Oh yeah, look, I'll send you some stuff straight to you. So
I just be.
I don't care
because I don't listen to nothing new.
Yeah, me neither. I don't listen to nothing. All right, and be in silence. You don't listen to some Isley Brothers, some Gap Band, Anita Baker, or something. If it ain't that, bro, I'm just riding in the truck. Because for a man, let me tell y'all this: for a man, his truck, his car, whatever he drives, that's probably the only place of peace that this man got on a daily basis. So y'all don't even have no clue what men do in their car. Some nigga might get in their car and cry every fucking day. You'll never know it. But that's his only place he got to be vulnerable. So
True.
Like I say, most times, bro, I get so much, it's so much mental and spiritual warfare that you go through on a daily, bro. When I finally get by myself, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't even want to hear myself. Like, it's like, I just want to hit them tire rolling.
Yeah.
Good enough for me, bro. Like,
For real.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
For real.
But I get in that car and let that shit go.
You got to.
Yeah, because like I said, that was my first video. My kids seen me cry for the first time. Never seen me getting crazy shit about it. A couple days before that, my son asked my wife, Mom, why I ain't never seen Daddy cry before? And 2 days later, like my daughter had to hug me. Like, Daddy, it's gonna be all right. Like that shit ate me up. Cause like, why I can't cry in front of my kids? You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm thinking like, nah, don't do that. No. But it's like that. Even that, you know what I'm saying? It's still shit I gotta break. That's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? As far as, but like you say, that vehicle.
That's where it's at, bro. That's where it's at.
And ain't nothing wrong with somebody. I be trying to tell, like, niggas want to be so tough. Like, ain't nothing wrong with getting emotional sometimes, even with your people, bro. Like, me and my nigga done talked a couple times, bro, and tears done fell out nigga eyes, bro. And it's like, if you can't do that, then I ain't your homeboy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Tough. Niggas too tough, and that's the problem now, bro. Niggas holding in so much stuff, and like you said earlier, killing us from the inside, killing ourselves, holding on to all this stuff, trying to be what society definition of a man is. Like, man, you gotta be the man that works for you. Like, and I understand everybody got expectations of men. Everybody got expectations of us. We supposed to be up here, but we get treated like we down here. But we the ones that keep everything afloat. But we just don't get the credit for it. We don't get the pat on the back. You gotta be okay with not getting the pat on the back. You gotta pat yourself on the fucking back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up that you gotta do it yourself, especially when you go hard for people and they don't pat you on your back. But we gotta learn how to do it ourselves, bro, because that shit is killing us, dog. We drugging, smoking, just destructive habits, bro. Just out there just running ourselves ragged, looking for something that just ain't coming to us. It gotta come from in you. It can't come from outward. It gotta come from in you.
Yeah, but once we get to that place where the outside world ain't affecting how we look at ourselves as far as successful wise, like,
start to change.
Like, man, you got a family, you got a wife and kids. If you got kids to where you and the one that you had the kids with is in a good space and y'all can, like, dude, if you got all that going on, bro, you good. Ain't nobody needing for, you know what I'm saying, wanting for nothing. Right. They got everything they need. Might not have, but I had to have a talk with my son the other day. I walk in the house. I was there. I said, dude, you ain't got nothing to do. I said, you ain't got to worry about going to work. I said, you know what I was doing when I was your age? I said, I was damn near homeless. I said, I was wearing hand-me-down clothes. I'm wearing Payless shoes to school, fighting with niggas because they ribbing me and I can't rib back.
Right. So
I said, you ain't. I said, you got everything. Yeah, I said, you got everything in here. I said, man, all I want, just take the trash out, let the dog out, wash the dishes. Had that talk with him, and you know how they get to looking at you like,
yeah.
Come home. It sunk in. You know what I'm saying? He own it. So it's like, it just. Like, then it's like little shit like that be making me tear up on the slick, because it's like, I remember my mama used to have these same talk with me. Like, nigga, get up. What you doing? Clean up.
Yeah, I don't ask you to do nothing.
I don't ask you to do nothing else. Now you having them. You know what I'm saying? And then just watching them kids grow, bruh, that shit crazy.
And that's how I am with my daughter, bro. I just be looking at my daughter and I just, how could something so good come from me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I ain't no fucked up nigga like that, but I ain't perfect neither.
Right.
But you look at that and be like, bro, I made that. Like, if that don't make you look at life a certain different way and know what you got in you, nigga, you capable of making something that beautiful, that innocent, that smart, all this accolades, she honor roll, all this stuff like that. Like, nigga, that came from you. Like,
they the best parts of the two people that made them.
Yeah.
Two people that's fucked up can have a perfect child. You know what I'm saying? That baby is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? It's what you molded to be. And you might have had a fucked up life. She might have had a fucked up life. But y'all came together and created something that y'all can make.
Sure that this one don't have fucked up.
And that's what they mess up at, bro. They be fighting each other so much that they forget about the babies. And then the next thing you know, baby bad as hell. Because you so busy fighting each other. Yeah, you ain't putting that love and that energy into them kids, bro. But yeah, I think we could talk for a long time about any and everything.
That's a whole different episode.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we might need to wrap it up. Because we going to have everybody in here for all night.
Yes, sir.
I was, you know what I'm saying? I don't want one of them. I be seeing some of them dudes be having 3-hour episodes. I be like,
rambling on. Like,
so
break that shit up.
Yeah, break it up.
When it's real, it's gonna hit the
Yeah.
So before we get out here, bro, I just want to shake your hand.
Yeah.
You for what you're doing.
I appreciate it,
bro. You know how strong you gotta be to do your therapy publicly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's commendable, bro. I respect you for that.
I appreciate that, bro.
That ain't easy. It's hard to do it in private. So imagine doing it.
Right.
So
and shit didn't help me a lot, bro. Like I told you, bro, I ain't never even talked to nobody. Like, this is my first time. It's weird. That's why I'm looking like I'm in here like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't used to talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm always by myself when I do this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting comfortable, and I appreciate you like pushing me to do it, because that way I can get better at it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I got better at talking in front of the camera the first time. So it's like, so it's like, but like you say, iron sharp as iron. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping we continue doing this and building. You know what I'm saying? Coming back, talking about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Talking about something straight up and sticking to it. But I ain't really want to do that this episode. I just wanted to talk. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and run it. Yeah.
You just have somebody to sit down and run it with.
Yeah. So we gonna come back again, bro. Part 2. Yeah. But man, yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm looking the wrong way.
Look, me too.
Yeah. Shit, I don't even know what to say.
Supreme Dialect
episode 12. You know what I'm saying? Done.
Big dog shit, no half stepping. That's on me. Big dog shit, no half stepping. That's on me. Big dog shit, no half stepping. That's on me. Big dog shit, no half stepping.